What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about 9 mega cap stocks in this video. But before we get started, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, 3 days of live trading in my Discord, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Nvidia, stock is down 4.68% and it was down even more, close to 7%, and we bought the dip early in the morning. And this thing again, I think this is my 7th or 8th trade on Nvidia that I won. And I also had puts that I bought right here after selling some of those puts down here, reloaded, and now those are paying again. So Nvidia paid, right and left, up and down, everywhere. And now Nvidia stock trading at 439, not even holding this 20-day moving average right here, 440. So it's actually below all these moving averages right here, and it's a free fall for Nvidia, guys. Yes, there is a gap on top, just around 450, and if that breaks, watch out for a move back up to 460. But as of right now, this mini uptrend, it's not holding anymore. We got a head and shoulder pattern, and now it's breaking down below all these moving averages right here. So if you're catching this falling knife, you got to be careful trading Nvidia. Now, if it cannot break above 440 right here, then watch out for the support down here, 420, and then possibly coming down here to 404, maybe even 400. Only way up here on Nvidia, breaking above 20-day moving average right here, 440. And if that can hold right here, then watch out for a move up to 450 and then 460. Definitely, like I said, you got to be careful if you're trading Nvidia. And I said it so many times before, guys, that just because the stock is going up, it does not mean that it's bullish. I mean, someone somewhere needs to get out, and that is why we saw that massive pump on Nvidia stock, and now they're selling. So, yes, there is a catalyst this morning, but, that's just part of it. That's how they sell. So be careful with Nvidia if you're trading this one. On Microsoft, it's down 0.17%, kind of a flat day, but it's up right here on after our session, almost 1%. And this one, I mean, this cannot get any better. And we talked about it last night, how this thing gets down here, that would be a dip buy, and that would be, this trend line, which is so far holding for multiple days. And if you're catching those dips down here and selling out maybe around 332, 334, you're good right here. Microsoft paying every time. And look at this dip, 327, not quite touching this line, but again, risk to reward here on Microsoft. Buying right here is huge. So if you're day trading, that was your chance right here on Microsoft, and now it's trading at 332. So above this trend line right here, and now it's actually sitting right here around 326. We do have strong support around 326 to 325, and then 322 all the way down here 316. But you want to see Microsoft breaking this trend line, because if that happens, we could be dumping again down here somewhere around 316 to 310.50. As long as Microsoft above this trend line, the next stop, like I said, 339, and then the gap above 345. On Apple, stock is down close to 1%, and look at this beautiful trade I took on Apple. And especially if you want to get setups like this, check out my Patreon. That link will be down below in the description. Now I took Apple calls again, same thing, 180 at 176, then I bought more at 175. This thing dipped a little bit more, and then what happened? Target was 177 to 178, going all the way up to 178.42, and still trading. If I was holding, at 177, my position would be green on Apple. So that was a nice setup, and we traded Apple yesterday also. And again, it's holding 177 as a support. So that's going to be your key level to watch. And then 175.47, 173. To the upside, 177 can hold. You could see a move all the way up to 179, 180, and then possibly up to even 183 on Apple. On Amazon, it's down 0.81%, and this play I actually posted early in the morning on my watch list that 129 would be a buy area on Amazon. And if you caught this move, I mean, look at this nice setup. This thing came down, 20-day moving average right here was holding, went slightly under only what 29 cents, and then what happened, guys? 132.58. So nice setups for day trade. If you took it, you made money on Amazon, and now it's holding above 129, 130. And now the next stop above 130, definitely right up here, 134, and then the gap above 135.20. Below 129, 130, watch out for this big support down here, 126, and then 123.47. On Google stock, it's up on the day 0.36%, and again, dip buyers buying up the dip off of this low 138, and this is getting really easy here on Google. I mean, look at this dip buying off of this low, and there's a lot of volume here around 138, 137, so good support here on Google. And now holding 140, the next stop 143.58, and then 145, maybe even 150 after earnings. 140 gives up, 138, 135, support on Google, and below 135, a quick trip all the way down here to 130. On Meta, it's up 0.89%, not quite the dip that I wanted. 316 was never hit on Meta today. 317 was low for the day, and this thing definitely rallied again all the way up to 324, and now it's holding 5-day moving average right here, 322 as a support. Now 322, 316 will be a strong support on Meta, and above 322, the next stop 326, 330, and look up here, even 344, 43 possible because we got earnings coming on Meta. On Tesla stock, is up 0.37%, and Tesla holding 252 as a support once again into closing, and that is looking bullish going into tomorrow. We also have earnings coming out tomorrow night on Tesla. So tomorrow, support 252 and then 241, and to the upside, Tesla needs to break 257 and then watch out for a move all the way up to 262 to even 268. So Netflix, I think tomorrow night we will all have an answer if this is the bottom right here and this thing finally will move up. Earnings tomorrow night on Netflix, that's gonna be huge. There is a $30 move on Netflix, and just because I said 30, that is what the option market is pricing in. So it could be bigger, maybe double, 60, who knows, maybe even 100, or maybe nothing. So Netflix tomorrow, guys, I mean, this thing was running yesterday, gave up all the gains today. So now, any support I see down here to this gap, 341.38, and the resistance on top right here, 360, and then 376 all the way up here. So I think tomorrow night we will find out if this thing actually bottomed right here or there is more downside on Netflix. On AMD, it's down 1.24%, and AMD here, guys, I talked about it last few days right here that we could see a retest of this breakout channel right here, and then coming down, possibly down here. And if that happens, that would be an absolute dip buy on AMD. And if you caught this move today, I mean, this thing from a 101 and some change rallied back up to 106 almost, and now trading below 50-day moving average right here, just below 105.14. We're actually closing right at the 50-day moving average right here. So not too bad for a stock that came all the way down to 101, going back up, and now almost closing right at the support. So tomorrow, 105.25 can hold, 105 right here. Then watch out for a move back up to 110 on AMD. Now, if that gives up because you're seeing a lot more selling on Nvidia, definitely things can change, and this could be a fake breakout also. Keep that in mind. This support down here breaks around 101 to 102. You're going to see AMD retesting daily 200-day moving average right here, and that is around $98. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, guys.